So today I'll be talking about Sun in Cancer in the third house. And so, as well, happy birthday to my Cancers that are seeing this in the season of Cancer. And what the Sun is it's our personality and it's our way of willing things into existence, making things manifest. But Cancer, the sign, is about emotions, family, intuition, finding answers, solutions, and it's about the creative process. So people that have Sun in Cancer, the way that they act and the way their personality radiates is a lot of times they can be quite timid and reserved because Cancer is such a private sign. And the Sun doesn't feel very seen here because this is the lowest sign in the chart. It's the most private part of the zodiac. However, they want to be appreciated and they want to be seen as problem solvers. And they want to find solutions to things. And they usually act based on their emotions and their intuition. So a lot of times their personality can fluctuate, their mood can fluctuate, and so the way they act can be a little bit inconsistent and chaotic. Cancers are also highly creative, and they can be creators. So they can be people that create art, music, poetry, especially things that take on a recorded format. So things that can be consumed later, such as photography, video, songs. The other thing is they can be people that are invested into gardening and home projects, things that develop over time, such as the family and the household, and also investments. They can be people that are invested into growing their wealth over long periods of time, especially through real estate or land or, even stocks and things like that. Very slow and steady, methodical way of willing things into existence. That's what Cancer Sun means. But there's always an objective because it's cardinal water. With that being said, in the third house, when people have the Sun in Cancer in the third house, this makes quite an intelligent individual because the third house is sextile to the house that the Sun rules, which is the fifth house. The sextiles are about logic, communication, and ideas. So this can be a communicative person and somebody that expresses themselves verbally or wants to express themselves verbally in order to feel validated or in order to give value to others. But there's a careful nature to your expression because you have Cancer in the third house. So you are deeply contemplative. The way that you think is you juggle all these possible answers in your head for problems. You're a problem solver, and you're an intellectual problem solver. In addition, this makes this placement of Sun in Cancer in the third house can make somebody that is quite a creative thinker. So a lot of times this can make people that are creative writers, poets, or people that want to express themselves vocally, so singers, especially because the ascendant for this placement is Taurus. So if you have the third house in Cancer, you're probably like 70% chance a Taurus, because other people can have intercepted houses and whatnot. So this can make them a different ascendant. Taurus rules the vocal cords, the mouth, the lips, and that's why that's significant. Let's see. This can create somebody that is invested into careers that utilize their creative thinking. And also somebody that wants to communicate and wants to communicate answers to people and give people ideas for solutions. So this can be a consultant of some sort, but I would really say some sort of artist, or even somebody that creates things and sells them. So like a creative salesman, like somebody that creates arts and crafts and creations, even perhaps music, even creative writing, so books, and they want to sell it. They want to use their gift for gab, which is the third house. They want to use their communication, their mouthpiece, in order to sell people on an idea and express it in a valuable way, and they want to share it with others. And usually their creations take on a very practical or like problem-solving form, something that is a solution, solves things. So anyways, this is what Cancer Sun in the third house indicates. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, please feel free to like, share, subscribe this video, share this video with others, and subscribe to my channel. And other than that, check out my Patreon if you're not on here already. And on there, I share other videos on astrology that I don't post on my YouTube. And as well, I do a free natal chart reading for all of my Patreon subs, or a free natal chart inquiry. So I can answer any question using your chart and your astrology. And it can be about career, life, anything really, relationships. And then I can dive into your chart and solve it, or give some sort of breakdown of your planets and whatnot. So if that interests you, definitely check out my Patreon. Other than that, I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you guys sometime soon. Peace.